Hi, my name is Taylor. I love plants, pets, and all things nice. And today's video is just a little bit of a haul for you. And in today's video, I'm showing you what I bought from the nursery yesterday. I was feeling a little down and I needed a little pick-me-up. Plus, in the back of my mind, I want my bathroom to be begonia themed. I have a greenhouse cabinet in there that is currently empty. And on top of it, I keep my coffee machine. I'm so strange. But on top of that cabinet, I have my coffee machine. Coffee in the bathroom. I know it's strange, but I'm a strange girl. I think we can just jump right into it. As you can see, and as I just mentioned, I only really purchased begonias, but I did purchase 2 peperomias. So we'll start off with those. I already have a peperomia hope, but I wanted to grab just a tiny little one. I've started to like peperomias. I like the smaller foliage leaves when it comes to collecting plants. That being said, some of my favorite Hoyas are the larger leaves, but different plant altogether. I'm also super into pink plants at the moment. So I picked up this Robella, which I believe there's another variant of this plant called Barella. Could be wrong. I'm gonna come and show you. I think the R in Robella must stand for rose because there's this beautiful like pinkish hue in the leaves, which I love so much. I think it's so pretty. This is the Peperomia Hope. And then this peperomia I already had in my collection, which I purchased off of Facebook Marketplace last year. And it is a pink lady. So if I can get my hands on any unique pink looking plants, I'm going to. I think they're so darling. Okay, so on theme with pink plants, this is a strawberry begonia, which when I saw it yesterday, I was so excited to look at that. I know this is like the underside of the plant, but still, it's so pretty. I'm not really sure what this plant looks like full grown because it has these little tendrils. I think all begonias tend to flower. I know they can get quite large, but I'm hoping to keep mine fairly small because I am going to be keeping it in a cabinet. But yeah, oh, it's so stunning. It's so pretty. Don't mind my nails, I've been anxiously chewing them off, but we're getting them fixed this week. I decided to move my chair a little bit closer because this was such an impromptu video. Rosie's trying to eat my begonia. No thanks. Okay, so staying on the pink theme, but adding a touch of silver, we have what I believe is a silver dollar begonia. Please feel free to correct me in the comments. I had to use Google Images to snapshot the plants to get their identification because they only say Begonia Rex variation on the actual label, but there's definitely like hues of pink and purple, which I love. So pretty. But yeah, apparently it's a silver dollar. It almost has tinges of purple, more so than pink, but or maybe just in certain lights it looks a little bit more purpley. Like on camera it looks more purple, and then looking at it here it looks more pink, but so pretty. Okay, so for this begonia, I'm not entirely sure of the name either. It could be a Begonia Carolina or a Begonia Benigo, Benigo Pink, perhaps. Again, if you know in the comments and you want to share what you think it is, that would be greatly appreciated. What I really love about this plant is how there's like a black hole in the center of all the leaves. I think it's absolutely stunning and mesmerizing, and I could just get lost looking into the leaves. It's like a portal. Also, some of them are much more pink and others are a lot more green in color, so I love the variation. I think begonias might be the most uniquely detailed plants in the tropical plant world. There's just, I mean, there's so many different variations. There's polka dots, there's speckles, there's colors, it's just, the leaves are all different shapes, and like this literally looks like salad. Not that I would advise eating these or taking a bite, but it just, I don't know, it's very leafy. This next, oops, there's dog fur all over it already. I just brought you home. This one is a Jurassic Soli mutata. Jurassic Soli mutata, if I'm correct, which I believe I might be. It's making sense to me why this is called a Jurassic, because the actual leaves are so textured, it looks amphibian. It looks very dragon-like, which is so cool. The variation of begonias fascinate me because the textures and colors are so fun, and especially the undersides. Okay, so this next one here is either a Begonia Carolina or a Begonia Benigo Pink. I'm leaning towards it being the Benigo Pink, but again, let me know in the comments down below what you think it might be. I feel like it's a pretty common begonia. I think most of these are. And this one is so shimmery and silvery, which I love. It's so pretty. Okay. And last but not least, I believe this is called a Zumba, I think. And it's so fun. It's really out there. It's so vibrant and almost psychedelic. It's really cool. I'll just show you the back side because I think these plants are so fascinating. Is it just me? It can't just be me. No. These are some of the most vibrant plants to exist, and I cannot wait to continue to grow my collection. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. There's a part of me that wants to attempt to transfer these into leca. Now they are going to go into a greenhouse cabinet, so it'll have a higher humidity. But I'm a little bit afraid of transferring these into leca because I've not had great luck with leca before, but I know that leca can be a better alternative to monitor the watering level, essentially, of the amount of water your plants get, because begonias are prone to being finicky with their soil. They like to be moist, but not too moist, obviously. So I would be risking sacrificing the plant if I were to transfer it to leca. I also don't think that these are very easy to propagate, because in the past I believe I tried to propagate, and I might actually have a propagation going of the maculata begonia. We'll see. But then again, I have heard that if you remove all the soil from the roots and have them sit in water to acclimatize to being in water, that the transfer from soil to leca could be a little bit smoother and more reassuring of survival. So I'm going to sit on that for a bit. If I do get up to that, it will be tomorrow. I have to weather strip the cabinet and clean it out. So stay tuned, because I will probably upload that either tomorrow or on Tuesday. I also have to do a part 2 of my plant rescue, because my rescues are coming along quite well. I properly weather stripped my IKEA Acrobat cabinets, and I'm quite pleased with how they've maintained their humidity levels. Before, I had weather stripped it all incorrectly, and this time I actually did a really good job. I also had to super glue the top. If you refer to my previous video, I had to super glue the top of the cabinets because my cats will walk on them, and I'm nervous that they're gonna fall again because one of the cabinets in particular looks a little bit, anyways, fingers crossed that my cats don't destroy the greenhouses, but it's kind of hard for me to prevent them from climbing over them. They sit right next to my table where I do my makeup, and my cats like being around me as I like being around them, so it is what it is. I'm gonna try and upload this today. It's Sunday. Please feel free to leave any comments down below. And if you notice that I got any of the names of these incorrect, please let me know. I'm also curious if you have any favorite begonias or have any that you have your eye on. I know plant prices can get a little bit steep sometimes. These were all $7.99, I think, which is honestly really good. This was $4.99, so I think that's a really good price for plants. As they should be. They're literally like living organisms. Then again, so are cats, and I had to pay an adoption fee for them, but such is life. Speaking of adoption fees, I would love an old age dog. It's not the time. I keep saying to myself, if I move, then I'm not gonna get a dog, but if I don't move, then I'm getting a dog. I already have a dog. I have a problem, and I'm addicted to plants and pets. It's just it is what it is. Actually, I'm addicted to everything. I just love life. Thanks for watching. I hope you are having a relaxing Sunday, or maybe you're catching this later in the week, and wherever you are, I hope that you find a little bit of peace and joy in your life because you deserve it. If I can remember, I usually like to add a song of the video, and today's song of the video is Give a Little by Supertramp. It just popped into my head, and with that, I'm gonna say goodbye and see you soon. Alexa, play Give a Little Bit.